At half of the press. Well, my people, me here for drop the real news, news, reviews, everything in a one right this or right there, my people. So all I want to know to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I hope you guys are in good spirit. 3 alleged members of the Anspos gang were fatally shot during a reported confrontation with the police in Grangel, Westmoreland on Wednesday morning. Their identities have not yet been released. A truck driver has been hospitalized after he was pinned between 2 trucks for 2 hours on Thursday morning. Firefighters and police extricated the man from the truck he was driving following a 3-truck crash on the Spurtree Hill Main Road in Manchester. The police high command has ordered an investigation into an incident at the Glengove police station in St. Catherine where a trainee constable reportedly accidentally shot himself. The injured trainee remains at the Spanish Town Hospital for treatment. It has come to my attention that lawmakers reviewing the Integrity Commission Act (ICA) yesterday signaled that keeping government contracts and license secret as outlined in a restrictive provision of the anti-corruption law does not serve the public interest. When I hear them something, my people, so basically government contracts, them hide everything from we. They don't want we to know. Remember, say all of this are taxpayer money, but they don't want we to know nothing. What kind of government is this? What kind of government hides corruption? Let me ask you. What kind of government hide corruption? Huh? The only time a government hide corruption, unless them themselves is corruption. That means that you don't want to get rid of corruption. So how you want to turn president? How you want Jamaica to turn republic? Jamaica can't turn republic. Hey, me hear you talk some things, All the one Bobby Montague about him want death penalty. All DPP but they want death penalty. That's all they think about. So just imagine Andrew Holness turn president. A problem, We in a big problem. We in a big problem, Jamaica. Section 56(1) of the ICA mandates that individuals with official duties related to the law, including those employed by or involved in administering the act, must treat all information, such as statutory declaration, government contracts, prescribed license, and other matters before the commission as secret and confidential. You see how them out order? Want to see how them out order now? So government contract for remain a secret, it not go work. It not go work. It better on cancel this. Uno in a too much corruption. And member say member say a thief in the Jamaica Labour Party. This is why the whole of them out here fight, This is why the whole of them out here fight for review the IC. Because them know what the people them in the Jamaica Labour Party are do. They know what them are do, and it is wrong. Uno should never touch the IC. Uno should never touch the IC Act. Uno should never touch it because there's an investigation going on right now. A very big investigation going right now. Uno for wait until after that investigation finish. Then Uno can review the act. But not in a middle. Not in a middle of an investigation. Uno come now but Uno go amend and review act. It is wrong. It is totally wrong. I'm going to say nobody has stand up against this. I'm going to say nobody has stand against all these things. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Commission to be seeking information that can be had from the declarant. What the Permanent Secretary Board asks for is that they seek such information from the declarant. And if there's a case where the declarant refuses or does not supply the full thing, then they can seek an order from the court to go get that information instead of just going directly to a bank or anywhere else for that such information. They ought to seek an order from the court. And that was what the Privy Council ruled in the case in the Turks and Caicos Island. And that's what the issue was. But we hadn't taken a final decision. The Solicitor General gave her opinion, and we hadn't taken a decision. But I think that was what it was, really.
Guidance as to whether or not the provisions in the Turks and Caicos legislation was the same as in our legislation in light of the recommendation from the Permanent Secretary's Board. Because I thought it was important to know whether we could just simply say that this was how we wanted to amend the legislation.
Concealing information in respect of government contracts, because the contracts are paid for out of public funds. Just let's try to get an understanding of what it is that we're seeking to address. The question is whether it is in the public interest to conceal information in respect of government contracts, having regard to how government contracts are intended to operate. All right. The other question is whether a distinction ought to be made between statutory declarations which are submitted by the declarant and which may have certain private and confidential information, as opposed to the government contracts, and also licensees. I think that is what the committee would need to focus its mind on.
My wisdom warriors, the government contracts are taxpayer money. So it is in the public interest to know every single thing that is going on. We don't want nothing to hide. We don't want nothing to conceal. Listen to me. We want to know everything because a taxpayer money I do everything. Listen, you know the amount of government contract Andrew Wellness alone get? You know, me always tell you, say Andrew Wellness, a real estate developer. This is why I get up every day and talk about building, and people now read between the lines. Anyway, me want to take in Julian because everything him a say, adapt me a say, and adapt me a work with. Hear this.
Madam Chair, there's a very clear distinction between statutory declarations where people provide very personal details about their assets and their income. There's also a distinction between in the course of an investigation where you're going to get information sensitive to the outcome of an investigation. It is clear in my mind that those things must be subject to provisions that protect in the strictest way the privacy and confidentiality. As it relates to government contracts, which go through a very detailed process of public procurement. You have a public procurement authority body, matters go to cabinet. Those contracts, we get them here in Parliament from the cabinet notes. There's no reason for those types of government contracts to be subject to confidentiality provisions. It is clearly in the public interest for the public to know how its money is being spent and where contracts are being awarded. So the amendments must take note of the distinction between contracts and licenses versus declarations or information that's important in the execution of an investigation.
My wisdom warriors, wanna hear what Julian Robinson said a while ago, and that we I work with. The one Marlene Malaho think she smart, you see? I jinal them, I jinal them, I try work them way around and I work them way around. It not go work. It not go work. When it come to license, we want to know. Nothing enough to hide from we because enough things are import. Enough things, MP, JLP MP sit down in a parliament and them are import things. Them get license for import onions, for import potato. We want to know who is doing that. We have all right to know what is going on. Same so with the government contract. Nothing enough to hide from we. It is in the public interest. So every time when I grow on and I spin, it not gonna change nothing.
You mentioned
My wisdom warriors, me want to hear and listen keenly to Everall Warmington. Me have to laugh when me hear Everall Warmington attack. Pure rubbish. Just take the scene.
You mentioned was limited to what have you. I'm saying it isn't limited to that. Where the declaration is concerned, that's one I raised, whereby this permanent secretary board asks that it be amended, whereby the Interior Commission, if you need additional information, you seek it from the declarant. And in a case where there's a refusal or they're not cooperating, then they seek an order from the court. Instead of going to bank on all of the areas behind the declarant, what they're asking for is that they seek such information from the declarant, and when there's no cooperation, then they get an order from the court, instead of just going directly to the bank or to any place else out there to get this information. Prove to the court that they need that information and the grounds on which they need it.
My wisdom warriors, on a year Everall Wilmington, but proof to the court. Why should they go and prove to the court? They are investigators. One things on a smart though. Me tell you all the while, say hey, my wisdom warriors, they think so they smart, They want go to court now and know so the court are going to take donkey days, me not going to say years, donkey days and months to deal with something like this. And then in the meantime, they can go and move up things. It not going to work. It not going to work. They are investigators. They have all right to go to the bank. What are you talking about? Them have all right. Them are investigators. What you mean? So them ask, no, listen to this, my people. Them ask the declarant, yeah, for additional information. And the declarant refuse. Yeah, remember, we are talking about the investigators, Declarant refuse. So now, them fi go to the court, fi prove to the court what them want. No, a foolishness. You hear me? A foolishness Everall Wilmington a chat. Make him move in dirty blouse and skirt. Foolishness in a chat about go to the court. You see the whole of them are cover up for them one another. The whole of them. This is why none of them cannot tell Andrew Holness to step down. Not even one of them can go to Andrew Holness and say step down, because the whole of them and near more taxpayer money. Every single one of them. You are tell me say investigate. Yeah, they ask you for additional information. You refuse. And so you refuse. Then fi go to court. Go ask court when they can just go to the bank and check. What the hell, they are investigators. They are allowed to do that. You are the lawmakers. Why are you saying go to the court? Foolishness here, chat. Me say I eat that little dirty drunk yes, man. Always going like them smart. The people, wanna tell me one thing, yeah, man. Put on an honest opinion in the comment section. Like up the video, share it out, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Big up on a nice clean self. One love.
Me I practice my ex. Because I want to make sure say my part don't spoil this election day. Long time them labor right there for gone, Them to one caring, man. Make sure say my mark the ex right there, so. Because I don't want the ballot spoil. See that ex, yeah? For the teacher, them wanna get them pay. You see that ex, yeah? And for the people them want dead pan hospital bench because they never have no bed. You see that ex, yeah? And for the police them want work overtime and can't get them overtime pay. Yeah, man. See that ex, yeah? And for the big salary what the politician them give themselves, and I can give little salary to the people them. That ex right now, yeah. For the nurse them. Nurse them. Or if you work long hours and can't get no pay, if you go off foreign to try to survive. You see, oh man, that ex, yeah? This is because that time they take the bulldozer and mash up the house them out of Clifton. You see that ex, yeah? And the arrogance and the dictatorship where them try to run the country under. You see one there right there, so I feel all of the disrespect what they want to come give Jamaican. I make sure I mark my ex properly. Time come for a change. Time come for a better Jamaica.